Okay, so we're going to finish our one-step equations, and these have fractions in them. So if you look at number 1, this is y divided by 7 equals 12, and that's division, so we're going to multiply. And we're going to multiply by 7. These cancel out, so that would be 7 over 7, which equals 1, and then 12 times 7 is 84. Let's substitute that in to check and see if our answer is correct. So 84 divided by 7 is supposed to equal 12. 84 divided by 7 does equal 12. So the answer is correct. The next problem, it says 1/3 y equals 82. So that is multiplication, so we're supposed to divide. So basically when you're dividing, let's look at this. If we said 1/3 divided by 1/3, we can really write it as 1/3 divided by 1/3. And when you're dividing fractions, it's really multiplication. So you keep the first, then you change it to a multiplication problem, and you do the reciprocal, or it's called inverse property. So that would give me 3 over 3, and that equals 1. So let's go back to this one. So basically, we are going to divide, but we're using the rules of fractions. So we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. That cancels, and that's y equals 246. So now we're going to take the 1/3 y, 1/3, and multiply it by the 246. And let's check. So this is going to be 246 divided by 3 equals 82. So what I did was numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. And 246 divided by 3 is 82. So that one checks out. Okay, this next one. So we have negative 2/3 times t, and remember, we're going to really divide by negative 2/3, which means to multiply by the reciprocal, negative 3 over 2. And I'm multiplying by the reciprocal and the negative sign because this has to be positive. So negative times the negative is positive. These cancel. And we get 2 equals, if I multiply these together, they're positive. Take the 16, that would be 48 over 2, and then t equals 24. Let's substitute it in and check it. This is negative 48 over 3, so it's negative 16. Negative 48 divided by 3 is negative 16 equals negative 16. Okay, let's check the back side. There's one more to practice. And this one says m divided by negative 4. So we're going to multiply by negative 4 on both sides. That cancels. That gives us a positive m. A negative times a negative is a positive. We're going to say 3 times 4 is 12 over 4, and m equals 3. So we're going to substitute it in, and the m balances as well.